Yeah, happy for our guys. Bryant's got a lot of talent. Hard to play against. We desperately needed a win. We had good practices this week, which we just needed to have. We haven't had a lot of practices, so the defense, the rebounding was good today, and we did a good job of taking care of the ball, just enough.
What do you think the key was in the second half when they got the lead?
Yeah, it was good response, good energy. Thought we got into the ball pretty good. We were in our gaps. We forced tough shots, allowed us to get out a little bit in transition. We couldn't break. I thought we had a lot of wide open shots today that we just didn't make. Ultimately, we're going to need to make those. We haven't yet, but ultimately we're going to need to do that. But the defense, I thought that really helped us out, and then we asserted ourselves on the glass.
I thought you made some tough twos. Dylan Williams, at the end of the half, tough two.
Yeah.
He made two in there, tough two. Tahada runner. Lowry and one. I thought you made a lot of tough twos today, Coach. I thought that was a good. Is that a strategy to kind of stay with the twos?
They do a good job because they're actually the eighth tallest team in the country, so they switch everything, and sometimes you get stagnant against that switch, and so I thought a couple of those guys made really good individual plays. I thought when we moved the ball, we got a lot of great open perimeter shots.
Defensively, Timberlake, the second half seemed to really help.
Yeah, we went into the game. We hadn't seen a lot of people do. We decided Patty O'Connell did a good job to scout to put our 5-man on Timberlake. He's such a tough matchup. But Caleb really the last 10 minutes did a tremendous job on him, being disciplined, playing with length. And I think some of our other guys learned. The other night, we didn't stay in the gaps. We got attached. We gave up a lot of drives. Sometimes your communication isn't as good when you're away from the bench defensively. So hopefully we took some strides in that area.
Adam, you've been forced to mix up lineups and whatnot a lot here over the last month or so. Do you think you're closer to being able to establish the sort of continuity?
Yeah, I mean, we went through a tough stretch. We had like one practice in 18 days just because of some sicknesses and injuries and travel and games. And we had a good week of practice this week. These guys have practiced well. I'm the jackass that put the schedule together. I think that's my AD signed off on it, so he's a partial jackass, and I think it's gonna help us, later on. And we just, like I said, they've worked pretty hard. We need practice. I mean, there is no other way to kind of get in a good game rhythm with rotations and all that good stuff.
Coach, defensively, you guys were really strong today with 44 rebounds. You guys are a rebound team. You're good for it. But you struggled with shooting, but today you shot 44 and 6. Can you speak about that a little bit with improving the shooting?
Yeah, I thought the ball moved really well today. We just didn't shoot the ball great. We saw something the other day. We were trying to tell our guys when the ball moves, the scoreboard moves. When the ball sticks, the scoreboard sticks. So, I thought we went through a tough stretch of games where maybe the ball was just sticking a little bit, and I thought Williamson and Tejada did a good job of setting the tone, moving the ball, and we got some good shots. Now we gotta make them. These guys need a few days off. I need a few days off too. Let me tell you.
A few days off, but I want to say this: Lowry did 20 things in the second half that weren't going to show up on the stat sheet. I thought he had a tremendous game. Little stuff wise. Were you happy with him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's key. Arguably his key guy. We got Pat O'Connell is so hard and aggressive on him at times that I got to watch the film before I see some of those things. He could be real. Yeah, a lot of things he's naturally gifted. We just try to get him to be a little more disciplined at times.
Aren't we all?
Can you talk
Yeah.
about his discipline as well, but also his confidence? Because we saw him in the first quarter, he was kind of a little more afraid to shoot those.
Yeah, they're tough because they go under everything, but they're really big and long, so they kind of force you into some of those things, and they got good hands and they block shots, so it's a tricky team to play against that way. And honestly, much like us, they've played a very challenging schedule as well, so we knew they'd be battle tested. You guys have a good holiday. Appreciate all the support.
Putting all the pieces together, and I think today probably we had the best connectivity as a team, and we were just together. We communicated better, and by doing that, just yeah, we needed it. I mean, we've had some tough losses. A lot of things you wish you could change, but just got to take it one game at a time. So when you saw this on the schedule, it was just regardless of what's happened in the past, like we can't change that. Today we've got to do everything we didn't do in the past to get this dub. So executed well, did what we had to do, and
How
got a
has
good
that
win.
travel impacted you guys at all? Did it happen?
Yeah, but no excuses. I mean, we're not the only team that travels. It's not the first time we traveled. It's not the last time we traveled, I guess. We just got to have better habits on the road, kind of maybe get us ready for the game better, maybe more stretching or whatever individually we have to do to be prepared. Yeah, I guess Canada was freezing up there too. The air was dry and cold, and I'm not even asthmatic, and I felt like I had asthma. So like it was tough up there, but I guess just taking it one day at a time, doing stuff every day to kind of just help you prepare for the game. So.
So, I mean, you didn't shoot as much today, but you had 11 rebounds. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's just board man gets paid. I mean, I haven't been rebounding the best recently, and I go for a lot of offensive boards. Sometimes I just don't bounce my direction, but today it was just, I had a mindset of like, by any means necessary. So regardless of how many shots I missed or how many shots other teammates missed, I was just going for the board. And I mean, fortunately, I had like 4 in one stretch, which kind of helped my stats. But it was just the effort. I just wanted it more than them. So, yeah.
Caleb, your effort was amazing today. Every time, again with the rebounds, with a lot of blocks. Defensively, you're getting stronger and stronger each game. Can you say why you think you are?
I mean, to start first, I will be grateful to my coaches, my coaching staff, because they kind of see like what I have as a gift, like as a player, and they see on me like I can play like a good defense. That's how they try to to use my defense gift to help the team. And as a freshman, I'm not rushing. I don't have any like big goal expectation to be like the highest scorer on the league or nothing. But all I do, and I want to do is just help my team on defense and be like a championship team.
Does that give you more confidence defending a player like Timberlake, who was really good?
Yes, like this is not the first time it happened. Like I would say, I was so confident to myself when because we took like a lot of time to prepare the game with the scouts, with my coaches, and like all the details they give me about the guys and the one I do by myself too kind of help me to be prepared for everything that's gonna happen on the court. And it happened, I did it.
Caleb, I know it took a little bit of time for you guys to get some separation in this thing, but the tip in and the foul there, I guess, with about 4.5 to go. Just how important was that, and what were you kind of seeing on that play?
I mean, that play was it was a transition. Like we stopped the ball and we was running, and I was just running like my coach always told me to do. And all I do, I just jam, go high, and it happened.